Hello, the topic of today is about novel thermal and non-thermal technologies in combined processes. Today we're going to discuss about microwave and radiofrequency heating. These technologies use electromagnetic waves of certain frequency for heating food products. In general, there are two frequencies for microwave heating that are used for processing food, and for radio frequency I used three specific frequencies for processing food. Microwave heating technology dates still earlier, but its industrial application has been facing new developments in the past few years. Microwave heating is, firstly, it was known for some techniques that was used, like drying in potato chips or drying of pasta, pre-cooking of poultry and bacon, tempering of frozen foods, etc. These are the first application of microwave heating, but nowadays this technology is used in different techniques of production. Microwaves are non-ionizing electromagnetic waves of solar energy, which can range from 300 MHz to 300 GHz. Well, due to possible interaction with radio and television waves, the microwaves works at two specific frequencies, 915 and 2415 MHz. Microwaves are reflected or absorbed by different objects. They are reflected by metallic objects, but they are absorbed by water and carbon. In fact, from water and carbon they are absorbed very good. This is the reason that product with high quantity of water can be heated more than other product by microwaves. Glass, ceramics and thermoplastics allow the microwaves to pass through them with very little or not absorption. How does microwaves produce heat? Well, there are two main mechanisms by which microwaves produce heat: ion polarization and depolarization. Well, ion polarization occurs when ions in solution move in response of an electric field, and this electric field gives to the ions kinetic energy for moving. However, the next mechanisms, which is depolarization, is more important. Well, this mechanism depends on the existence of polar molecules of the food product. The most common polar molecules or materials in food product is water. Water molecules in general are orientated randomly under normal conditions, but in the presence of the electric field, these polar molecules are oriented in the direction of the field. Microwave heating technology were developed originally for military requirements. It was used mostly for microwave radar navigation and communication during the war. But after the war, the uses of microwave were developed into the domestic and commercial microwave oven. But in food processing operation with high temperature, microwave technology offers different or several advantages compared to conventional methods or technologies. These advantages include heating speed, saving energy, accurate process control, a greater cooking speed, and especially high quality of the product, and these in terms of the taste, and texture and nutrition. But besides the advantages, exist even some disadvantages of this technology. And these disadvantages are related with high initial costs for industrial equipment. For constructing this technology is a little bit expensive. Also, another disadvantage is the specific size and shape of product may be required for having the adequate processing of food product, for example, for drying process. Also, the last disadvantage of this technology is that it may affect in loss of aroma and having negative sensory changes. But this happens for some specific products. This doesn't mean that in general this technology can create this disadvantage. The main technological application of microwave food processing are reheating, thawing and tempering, drying, baking, cooking, pasteurization and sterilization. Well, let's see more in detail these techniques that use microwave technology. Reheating is the first one, which is in a process of increasing the temperature of products that are already cooked. And the increasing of this temperature is from the ambient temperature to a higher temperature. Well, the ability of microwave to heat product without heating the container or the packaging material of the food has made reheating one of the most frequent microwave processing application, and this has resulted as the success of microwave energy. Thawing and tempering. Well, during these processes it is needed to raise the temperature of the product from a fully frozen state to around -2 degrees, where it is still a solid state but can be easily processed. If we use conventional methods for tempering a food product, this process may take several hours or days to process the food, and this it depends about the size or type or even the initial temperature of food product. And in this case we can find many disadvantages. For example, the bacterial growth because of the long time of thawing and tempering, the adverse of color changes, surface oxidation, etc. But if we use microwave, can accelerate the heat process, and in this case we can eliminate many of these disadvantages. This is the reason that thawing and tempering has become one of the most important applications of microwave technology in food industry. Most microwave heaters work at 950 MHz due to a large depth of wave penetration. The best homogeneity during microwave application is achieved if we use many sources, many forms or different mixers. Drying is another application that uses microwave heating technology. Well, drying is the process that reduces moisture from food till the point when it reaches the equilibrium with the moisture of the environment. Microwave drying is applied to a large number of food products, but the high cost of such systems makes it unworkable for overall drying operation. Well, the most common industrial processes are the combination of microwave heating with other technologies, especially if this combination is with hot air. In this case, many products will pass the drying process imperfect way, because this combination is a successful application. For example, for pasta, for onions. Well, even in China, these combinations are used for drying chocolate powder or milk cake. They use this combination even for aging wines and spirits. Microwave drying is mainly employed for finishing drying process or to precise control of final moisture content. Cooking is another application of microwave heating technology. Mostly this process is used for preliminary food simulation, and it's a technique that it is mostly combined with other technologies like steam boiling or warm microwave air. This combination is used mostly to process meat products like bovine meat, pork, poultry meat, fish and others. Especially cooking with microwave heating is used for bacon cooking. And with the processing of bacon, we can find two different way of processing. The first one is the bacon will be preheated with hot air before cooking with microwave energy, and the second alternative is when we use microwave energy for all the process. So if the operation happen with combination of hot air and microwave, we can have most positive or a good processing of food product, and especially in a short time. Well, some of the microwave cooking advantages that we can mention if we use this combination during the cooking process is shortening the production time, first one, and the second one is that we have low costs for transport and refrigeration, and the last one is that provides less unwanted product and of course job requirements. Baking is another application. Well, microwave baking has been successful for several flour-based foods. But the biggest disadvantages of microwave baking is that the product cannot form the crust or the change of the color of the surface of bread products, which these are very important for the appearance of this product. But if microwave ovens are applied in combination with other technologies like hot air heaters or even with infrared heaters, these may reduce the baking time up to 66%. So the combination, even in this case, will help to reduce the time of processing and of course to have the final product in a proper processing. Pasteurization and sterilization are two processes that use high temperature for processing food products. Well, sterilization, it refers to the complete destruction of microbial organisms. It represents total elimination of pathogenic microorganisms to a safe level. Microwave sterilization is carried out at a temperature of 110 to 130 degrees. But if we talk about pasteurization, well, it is a gentle thermal treatment which is applied at temperature between 60 to 82 degrees. Microwave pasteurization and even sterilization are applied to certain types of food, such as fresh pastas, bread, milk, even ready meals. What we have to mention here is that the using of microwave heating technology in pasteurization and sterilization will have the main advantage of a reduction of the time needed for heating food products. Well, we talk about many aspects of microwave heating, which were the most or the major application of this technology in food industry. And also we talk about the advantages and disadvantages of this technology. We mentioned also many food products that are created and have found the right processing with this technology, even about the combination of microwave heating with other technology and their effect on food product. But in this case, let's mention some factors that may affect on this technology. Some critical factors which might be from the equipment or even from the product that is going to be heated. Which are these factors? Well, these are microwave frequency, moisture content, and temperature. How does the frequency affect on microwave heating? Well, microwave frequency selection is important as it relates to the size of the food which should be radiated. Those large food blocks are processed at lower frequencies because in this way is achieved a deeper penetration of microwaves. As a result, microwave heating can use only two frequencies. The first one is 915 MHz, which is used mostly in food industry if we want to heat large food blocks. But if we talk about domestic microwaves, it uses the second frequency of microwave, which is 2.45 GHz, and this frequency is mostly used for products which have a small size. The other two factors that may affect on microwave heating is moisture content and temperature. When we talk about moisture content, well, microwave heating is affected, in fact, it is greatly affected by the presence of the water in food product. This because water is the largest absorber of microwave energy in food, and this because of their dipolar nature that have the water. And if the product have high water content, this means that is the higher the dielectric loss factor, and this is associated with the better heating of food product. Temperatures, well, temperatures changes during the heat, and these may affect the dielectric constant and the dielectric loss factor. And of course, even it affects on microwave heating rate. These parameters can be increased or reduced by the temperature. Microwaves are forms of electromagnetic radiation, which is characterized by wavelength and frequencies. If we compare microwave heating with other conventional heating methods, we can find many advantages, like speed of heating. Well, in this case, we can mention that the time required for achieving the right temperature to create food products in microwave heating technology, the time will be diminished. And this diminishing is about 75% of the time that will be needed if we use conventional heating. During this short time of treatment, we will have also bacterial destruction, and even thermal degradation of the desired components is reduced. So we can say that microwave heating is very positive in this aspect of creating food products. Another advantage that we can mention is uniformity of heating. Well, as we said, the heat in microwave heating is generated by product themselves. So the heat transfer coefficients doesn't play an important role in heating process, and this means that the temperature distribution in this case with microwave heating can be more uniformly compared to other conventional heating methods. The last advantage that you can mention is selective heating. Well, as we said, microwaves can work with products that have or materials that have polar molecules because they are more absorptive of the energy. In this case, we can say that this technology is very selective because if the material doesn't have these polar molecules, so they are not so absorptive, and they could not be heated like we want it.